Welcome back. We're going to have a little bit of fun now. We're going to delve into culture on a completely different level right now. The Rora, I'm sorry, that's just the way I speak, okay? It's an a cappella, it's a dynamic ensemble from Stellenbosch and Rora. The two come together at Stellenbosch University. Now you understand what I'm talking about if you know this kind of energy. They've got a beautiful tradition, as rich as student living itself. Stellenbosch's a cappella scene, it is cooking. It beats in the rhythms of academics, of community, a little bit of romance, or maybe a lot of romance, and sheer performance fire. This is where careers begin, and I know this from our algorithm on the show. And joining us to tell us more are Alwyn Mabuza, the a cappella coach, Annabelle Van Zyl, who is the a cappella leader. They have leaders, and Anita Chen, who is the a cappella manager. Let's give them an extra feel-good welcome, because you guys are agents of feel-good. You go and spread love and wonder and the joy of music in the most powerful way. And anyone who's experienced top draw a cappella like you guys, it is amazing to see the instrument that is the voice. I don't understand. Rora, what is it? How does it work? No, talk to me about the culture that forms this beautiful little community.
Well, so Huis and Rora is a combination of two student communities. So the one is Stellenbosch, where these lovely ladies are from, and the other one is Rora, a commuter student community. So every year we have a massive a cappella competition at Stellenbosch University, and these two groups come together to form a mixed ensemble.
It's difficult to know who I should direct these questions to, but maybe the leader.
The leader
of a cappella. I like it. She's got a blazer.
Yeah.
Okay, so she must be. Were you head girl at your school?
I was not. I always wanted to be, but I was not.
Man, well, you're the leader now.
Yes,
okay, now you're the boss. It's one of the big four pillars. It is that important to the culture at Stellenbosch University that it really is one of those core structures. What informs that? Because you're pushing, well, just student mentality, rugby in that part of the world, or sport in general. There are a lot of other pillars that form, but this certainly holds its place.
Well, I think with a cappella specifically, to perform well and to make the sound good, you have to have a connection between the people singing. You have to trust the people in your group and be able to rely on them, knowing that the voices are going to mesh together in a good way. And just performing, you create such a connection with the audience. You find someone in the audience, like Alvin always says, lock eyes with them and really make them feel something.
100%.
Yes.
And that's where the romance comes.
Well, hopefully, buddy. Hopefully. Okay, let's not create too much expectation. There's pressure already. Okay. But when we talk about kind of owning your space, mixed category winners, best soloist, best costumes, best campus favorite to reinforce the culture. Clearly, the management is doing something right here. When you've got to marshal something that it's still very technical, this leans into a very technical side of the art, but it's based on an emotional connection. How do you manage these crazies and keep them all in one space? What does it take to get a team cooking like they're cooking at the moment?
I just plan the sessions and help set up to be able to give them the opportunity to lead the a cappella lessons and everything.
You see. Yes. What are they like? Are they crazy? Are they easy? Because there must be some crazy creatives in the space.
Definitely, yeah.
So Anita keeps us in check. She's our a cappella manager. So we have a group of 23 singers and different personalities, different backgrounds, and she keeps us in line.
And I would imagine there's pressure points, professional, and then there's pressure points, personal, like someone who gets hangry, who needs to be handed. How challenging is it when you've got such a big group? Everyone's looking to make their mark, but you make your mark in unison, and that's a very different mindset from a performance. What do you think when you see them work together? What makes them so good? Why are you achieving what you're achieving?
I think because everyone loves music so much, and we've got such a good connection, like, in the group. It just makes things so much easier for me to just sit back and just watch.
You have an even better job than I do, because you can actually appreciate good music and you get to sit and watch it. We can see you guys working there. It's a brand. It's not just a performance and working on your instruments. You're winning best costumes out there. Why put so much effort into the whole picture, not just the singing?
Yeah, I think the beautiful thing about that is how everyone comes together to contribute to the costumes. So
To save money is what you're saying.
yeah, to save money, yes.
I get
But also to unleash the creativity amongst the different singers. And I think the reason everyone puts in so much effort is because they care so much about the singing, about making sure they represent their community on stage.
Well, and maybe you don't fully understand, but what it represents is your strategic network that you're going to embrace your career with. And that's how it works. It's a small ecosystem, and once you've made those connections. So what is the goal? Based on what you've achieved and experienced on these platforms, what do you want to achieve with your instrument, with this voice?
Me personally, or
Yeah.
wow, I really would go. Obviously, as anyone with the talent of singing or just a talent for music would love to just have it as a job maybe one day.
Manifest it. I'm going to give you a lesson here in the white couch that looks like a giant hand. And it's a giant hand to hold you in its lovely embrace because it's the manifestation station. And 99.9% of the artists who come on here and speak it into existence. So speak it into existence. What do you want for your musical career?
Well, I have honestly big dreams. I would love to be a performer one day, internationally maybe even. It would be such a dream come true if it would come to reality.
She's even doing visual arts as well.
You see, what I love
Blending
about
all
this
that
little
together.
scenario is here is all of about 15 meters away is a stage where some of the biggest artists in the world have performed when they come to South Africa. They manifest it, and you're going to be performing there in just a few months. So, no, we love the fact that you guys are at such a critical gateway, but you seem to be kind of very much about yourselves and about looking after each other, which is amazing.
Yes.
Keep doing what you're doing. Manager, it's all on you. Absolutely love this. Just very quickly, what's the next big thing? How can people connect with you guys?
Yes. So our next big performance is our rector's inauguration at Stellenbosch. That's on the
that's
1st
special.
of October. So it's a high honor and privilege for us to perform there. So we are on social media. I'm sure you will share our social media on Stellenbosch Residence on Instagram. And that's where people can reach us.
Go and find love. Go and find love with the best soundtrack possible. Now, I say go and find your tribe. If you love music, if you want to train yourself and you want to put yourself on stages that matter, this is a massive, massive shortcut. Thank you so much for the effort that you put in.
Thank you.
Leader, you got this, girl.
Yeah.
And I will. Now we've made a thing. I'm going to interview her as a superstar, famous performer in just a few years. I guarantee you.
I can't wait.